Have you ever wanted to go to see a live boxing ring? Have you ever just wanted to be there in the environment and see it all happen for yourself? Because if you have, I felt the same way too. So I wanted to go and see this fight, and I saw the price for the event going on the 15th. £78. £78. And that's if you want to sit in the upper tier. If you want to sit on the floor, £131. Now, my worst nightmare is that I spend £78. I get the train down there. I'm sitting behind a 7-foot giant who's eating popcorn, throwing it all behind. I'm getting showered in popcorn. I'd missed the fight, and then by about 12 o'clock or something, 11 o'clock when it all finishes, I've missed the last train home. And I literally have to wait another 2 hours for a taxi back. This is my worst nightmare. I've spent £100 and I haven't seen 1 minute of boxing. So that is the reason why I will be watching the fights and this fight in the comfort of my own home with my own popcorn, guys. And I'll be happy to watch Ryan Burnett defend his British Bantamweight title against Ryan Farrag. The two Ryans. Ryan. Imagine if they wore the same shorts and for some reason the ref just got them mixed up and lifted the wrong guy's hand at the end. Oh, wouldn't that be terrible? Let's just hope that doesn't happen. Anyway, so Ryan Burnett from Belfast will be fighting Ryan Farrag. And correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, Ryan Burnett is from Belfast, and he will be fighting the other Ryan Farrag. So a little bit more about these guys. Firstly, if you look at like Ryan Burnett's box rec picture, you'll see him there just standing there showing off his. You can just see the top of his Ralph Lauren boxers. He must be showing off for the gal with his like slick back hair, looking like he's doing like a modelling contract and not a boxing pick. And then you got Ryan Farrag on the other side. Now, back to here, what we're here for, the nitty gritty boxing. So what type of boxers are these two? Ryan Burnett, he's a up and coming bantamweight champion. He's mashing up the bantamweight scene at the moment. He's won 14 unbeaten, and is the current WBC international champion, and he is the current British bantamweight champion. So he's an established fighter in Europe, and he wants to take it to the world stage. So yeah, he's very sharp with his punches, and he's fast, and he has good reflexes. He has good movement too. I haven't seen much of his power, but fast reflexes and good, fast, sharp, accurate shots has got him to where he is. Now, Ryan Farrag, he was a very growing prospect, and I'm saying I've watched him, and you know what? He fought Lee Haskins. He's fought a few names. He got his way there. He's got uses his legs, his movements, like kind of jumps out of the way and leans back to defend his shots. And when he lunges forward with combinations, when they hit, they're good. They're good. I like to watch him fight. I think he's got some good combinations, but when he's lunging in, he doesn't move his head, and he gets caught quite a bit. And his most notable fight was where he lost. It was for the European title, and he lost it against I'm trying to remember the guy that he fought, but the guy that he fought had some crazy celebration at the end. But if you have a look at Ryan Farrag, his fight for the European title, it was like 2 fights before this one, and yeah, the guy that he fought was quite very tall for a bantamweight, and he had very long reach. So like when Ryan Farrag would use his movement to evade punches, he would like lean back, but it still wasn't enough, and he would get caught with a right hand. And it just seemed as the rounds went on, he would get caught more and more and more. And actually, it was a left hand that knocked him out cold and ended the fight. So I think that was quite unlucky for Ryan Farrag that time, because he did look like he could have won that fight, and if it went to points, it would have been very close. But he got caught with a good shot, and that's what happens. You could have all the skills, but if you don't have the head movement, you're gonna get caught. And he was backed up against the ropes, and yeah, he got his head knocked in. He got his bit bashed up in that, and was out cold. So Ryan Farrag has he had another loss after that, and now he's challenging Ryan Burnett, who's unbeaten. So what do I think about this fight, and what do I think the outcome will be? Personally, I think that Ryan Farrag has good combinations, and I say the better combinations, but he lunges in with his head up when without head movement. Whereas Ryan Burnett, he seems to be more of a versatile fighter. He can work off the counters and use his fast, accurate punches to get the points. And so I think you will see some exchanges. You're going to see Ryan Farrag lunging in, and then you're going to see Ryan Burnett throwing some counters. But I think Ryan Farrag does have some power there. He does have power behind his punches. So I think this is another one where if he was to shake Ryan Burnett, this would be a good fight. And funnily enough, Ryan Farrag has beat Luke Campbell in the amateurs. So he's quite talented, this guy. He is quite talented. But yeah, so this one will be very interesting. Like, and if I had £78 to go and see this fight, I would, but I'm gonna watch it at home. But yeah guys, tell me what you think about Ryan Burnett, the two Ryans. Who do you think will win out of these two? What is your thoughts on tickets? Do you think they're overpriced? Is it just me? Can everyone afford £78 to go see a fight? Is it just me? It might just me being broke, but hey, but I thought £78, and I'm also gonna get transport as well. Like, if I miss that last train, then I'm really in a pickle, innit? So anyway, yeah, just let me know what are your thoughts on this fight, because I'd like to go see it live, but I won't be able to. And if you do see it live, yeah, let me know how it is, because I want to know what it feels like to be at a live show. But yeah, this is I think Saturday night is going to be a good night for boxing, and yeah, I'll be definitely tuning in for that one and giving you guys some post reviews on these fights. So yeah, I'll see you then.